Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mousetrap Genius. You know, the other day I was walking past my neighbor's workshop and it has these big glass windows on the side, and as I was going past, all of a sudden this chipmunk threw itself up against the window, only it wasn't on the outside of the glass. I was on the outside of the glass. This chipmunk was on the inside of the glass, so obviously it's not supposed to be there. My neighbor decided he wanted to do something about that. Well, how do you get rid of a chipmunk? It's a little bit too big to get caught in most live mouse traps, but it's not quite heavy enough to set off the trigger on larger live animal cage traps. Well, fortunately, they make chipmunk traps. This is the Havahart extra small one-door trap designed specifically for chipmunks, squirrels, and rats. It's a pretty standard Havahart trap, which means that it has really sturdy construction. It's all made out of metal, and this is a really strong box. Like, you could not break this thing even if you stepped on it probably. It just has one door as opposed to some of the other Havahart traps which have two. And the door just has a little safety lock on it that you've got to pull forward to pull the door up. Then while you're holding the door up, there is a rod right here that connects back to another rod that is connected to the bait plate. And you just want to push those two together and then let the door back down on this rod. And now the rod that's connected to the bait plate is holding the door up. So you just put your bait on there and your chipmunk, squirrel, or rat walks in there, touches the plate, and door closes just like that. Now, with these animals, stuff that works with mice will not always work. So what I always try to do is use multiple kinds of baits. In this case, we're gonna try it with some small apples and a little bit of peanut butter that I'm actually gonna smear along the roof to make the chipmunk hopefully stand up on that plate. So, looks like a good trap, but as always, the question is, will it work? So we are gonna set this thing up in my neighbor's shop. Chipmunks are a little bit shyer than mice, a little more wary of different situations. So it's gonna be a little bit harder to get this on video, but we will try anyways. We're gonna set up a couple GoPro heroes with our trap here, and we'll see what we get. Come on. Well, how about that, guys? Looks like the Havahart extra small one-door trap works, and it works pretty well. I'll go ahead and post the link to this trap on Amazon.com down in the video description. So if you're having a chipmunk, squirrel, or rat problem in your house, outbuilding, or garden, or flower bed even, you can hopefully deal effectively and humanely with it with this trap yourself. Just a word of advice: you should always remember to check the laws and codes in your town, state, or province before trapping any larger animal like this. I know a chipmunk's not that big, but anything larger than a mouse, there are sometimes some weird laws in specific areas about that. So go ahead and check on that. And also remember to wear gloves and take appropriate safety precautions when you're releasing it. Speaking of releasing it, we're gonna let our friend here go in a minute, but first, don't forget to like Mousetrap Genius on Facebook. We do have a Facebook page, and if you're not subscribed already to this channel, go ahead and do that now, because we try to upload a new video at least every week here. All right, well, thank you guys for watching another episode, and now let's let our friend here go. Come on.